All right, hey everybody, this is John, and welcome to the free video. And one of the things I want to point out is the VIX. So for the first time since pre-pandemic levels, well, we guess we did kind of kiss it there, but we're at levels that we haven't really seen since pre-pandemic. And of course, we got the spike, the huge spike, and then for a long time, we lived between 25 and 35 for quite a bit of time. After this, and then we got some, bullish move, of course, 2021, but then in 2022, we spent a lot of time between 25 and 35, and this is super volatile. It's great for selling spreads and things like that too, but it can be a little hairy, especially, holding overnight and things like that too. And then conversely, when it's down like this, what happens is that, typically you get a rally and then just kind of this anemic kind of action, which is what we're seeing right now. And then as a reminder, the 10-day moving average of the put-call ratio, we're at a spot here where we've got to start being careful. As we all know, although it feels like it sometimes, nothing goes down forever. Okay, nothing goes down forever. Nothing goes up forever. And we just want to get a reminder of kind of the crowd. And, when it's like this, everybody is so bullish. And if everybody is so bullish and there's no one else left to buy, we're typically going to sell off until we get close to 1. Okay, again, this is the combined index and equity put-call ratio. And it's not an exact science, but it's a good ballpark. And then we rally. And in this case, we didn't quite get to 0.7, which is what I like. But when it gets close to it, you just start looking for sell signals, typically break below the low of the high bar, and that's a chance to, kind of get in. And then, oh my gosh, again, if it's over 1, and now everybody's panicking and buying puts, and that's typically, again, human emotions, right? My favorite one was here. This was when Silicon Valley Bank went over, and it was like, oh my God, it's the end of the world. It's like, no, everybody's a short, and, we had a huge rally from that. So then when we got up to close to 4,600, everybody got bullish, we puked, and now here we are back again close to 4,600, and we're kind of getting that area where the odds of an explosive move from here with the put call like this are very low. It doesn't mean we can't go higher, but what I would like to see is at least a reversion to the mean. And then this kind of alleviates itself, and then we could get one last, maybe rally into January. So I think we just got to be a little cautious here on the long side. So what are some stocks here? So one stock that I like here quite a bit in terms of, and of course too, in terms of tools and things like that I like to use is Tesla. So on Tesla, we set up this trade yesterday. And we did look, there's some bigger squeezes going on, but we did kind of drill down and saw, I think it was either a 30-minute squeeze. Yeah, so a 30-minute squeeze, and we did it last week too. And so the question on this then is kind of like, all right, great. We saw a 30-minute squeeze. We got in. We got a bigger move than I thought today, frankly. I was like, if we got a $4 or $5 move, that'd be great. But now the question is where do we go? And this is where I've really found some of the tools with Spot Gamma super helpful. So if we come over here and just say, okay, let's type in Tesla, and what we're going to see here is that we have got what's called the key gamma strike and the call wall here at 250. So what does that mean? Basically, it means that Tesla's going to have a really hard time getting through 250 until we get through December expiration. Now, it might push through it. If it does, it could cause kind of a gamma squeeze. But the odds are high that it kind of, farts around here for a little bit. And, there's different ways to look at this. You can kind of, I just kind of like that view better. The other thing that we look at is during the day is kind of what's the option flow on Tesla. So you can see like on the S&P 500, it was kind of weak. Like the call buying was kind of anemic, but put buying was active. And so, the S&Ps, they couldn't rally. And they didn't really fall, but they couldn't rally. But on the other hand, if you look at Tesla, you had call buying all day long, and that supported the stock. And then the fact here around 1:30 or so, people that had bought puts started taking them off, and that also lifted the stock even further. So this is a way to kind of see underneath the hood in terms of what's going on. And again, it's that 250 level, the call wall and the gamma strike. I'm essentially that would be a take profit area. That's just something that we wouldn't want to mess with. And so we took in the trading room today, we took half off, I think at about 245 or so. And then, I don't know, obviously, where we're going to open up tomorrow. We did a diagonal So I bought next week's calls and then sold the 250s against it. Obviously, had I known if we are going to go up $10.64 today, I wouldn't have bothered with that, but that's just a way to kind of alleviate some of the premium decay. But tomorrow, if we hit 250 early in the day, I will strongly consider looking to kind of just take this off and then maybe setting up a butterfly, because maybe we end up pinning at 250 by the end of the week, since there's such a tremendous kind of a call wall there, right? All right, so if that is all new to you in terms of all the spot gamma stuff and things like that, we are going to be holding a free webinar tomorrow, or on Wednesday, depending on when you get this, Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central, and essentially just kind of talking about all the things that you can see under the hood with options flow. And if you've already done the webinar, we're also going to talk about kind of a master class we're going to do in this. I think that's going to be on December 9th, and so we'll have information on the webinar on how, if you want to access that. But either way, if this is new to you, I think it'll kind of give you a lot of aha moments in terms of, okay, how does the market really work? And a way to really put together kind of a trading plan for 2024 where you can understand the more nuanced moves in the market and essentially be more precise, which is fantastic. All right, so simplertrading.com/hidden levels. I'm sure there's a link on here somewhere. You could also just click to get registered. And looking forward to seeing you at the webinar.
Hey, John here with Simpler Trading. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, comment down below and let us know what topic you want to see us cover next. Also, be sure to subscribe and click the bell icon so you can get notified when we release new videos. And if you want to watch us trade in real time using our own money, go to simplertrading.com and learn how to sign up. Good trading, and we'll see you next time.